Okay, students, now we are going to start with the one short revision of the electrochemistry. Okay. One short revision of electrochemistry, and I have selected this chapter at this moment because this is the only chapter where from the physical highest percentage 3.33 percentage of questions are from this chapter. Okay, 3.33 percentage of questions are from this chapter. Okay, you might be thinking 3.33% is very good. No, yes. Okay, we have around 33 chapters as a total according to the mains, advanced, and specially aims and need. Okay, so in that, this much score, this much percentage for any chapter is very high. Okay, so considering this, it will be better you should start revising this type of chapters. After this, the highest scoring chapter is the chemical kinetics. Then after that, it is ionic equilibrium. Okay, slowly after NTA took over the examination strategy, responsibility, stoichiometry importance gone down. Okay, initially stoichiometry atomic structure used to be the scoring chapter. Now it is shifted to the redox reaction. Why? Because electrochemistry. Why? Because this electrochemistry also contains redox reaction, also contains stoichiometry. Okay. Same way problem was with the ionic equilibrium also. Chemical kinetics uses graph equations also like that. So they are selecting a chapter which, for namesake, it will be of electrochemistry, but this will cover at least two chapters or two other chapters. That's why. So for understanding and solving this question, the basic is required from stoichiometry and redox. Okay. So let's start with the questions. One short revision of electrochemistry through the challenging questions. Here is the very first question, appearing to be very easy but confusing. What are the two confusing words are? See, each and two. Okay. Whether you should consider two or each. That is the main problem people are facing. Okay. So two electrodes are fitted in a conductance cell of 1.5 centimeter apart. Both electrodes are separated by a distance of 1.5 centimeter apart, while area of cross section of each electrode is 0.75 centimeter square. Then the cell constant is. Try to solve this question without looking at option and solve it. After you solve, then you cross check whether your answer is there in this option or not. Okay. Okay. So here very simple question. This is about the cell constant. Cell constant is equal to L by A. Okay. So L by A, mainly you should concentrate on the units. Understood? Numerator, if it is centimeter, denominator must be centimeter square. Unit must be of the cell constant must be centimeter inverse. Okay. But here there is no problem with the units, all are matching. So on substituting in the formula, you will get answer of C, 2 centimeter inverse. Okay. So this question is made on the basis of factors affecting molar conductivity and concentration. Okay. For this separate law is given, and for that also separate lecture is given. Okay. Go through that, then you will understand when it will be linear, when it will be parabola, and when it will be above, when it will be bottom. That all explained. So here, this option, first of all, this type of question must be done along with the option verification. First of all, you see, at least everybody must know parabola is for weak electrolyte. So 3 must be NH4OH. So only these two options are possible. This cannot be. Okay. Now, out of these 1 and 2, I told you highest conductivity will be shown by H plus followed by second one is OH minus. That is the reason is called as Grothus conductance. What it is called as Grothus conductance. It can jump instead of traveling like this. H plus can jump. That is called as a Grothus conductance. Okay. So what should be the highest one? H plus or Na plus, because Cl minus is common. Okay. So H plus will have the highest conductance because anion is same. So which will be correct one? B option is correct one. How to check with the options, how to approach, is that clear to all of you? Okay. So here actually question C, how many twists are there? Following has highest equivalent conductance. Okay. And molarity is given. So molarity and normality will be same for NaCl because its equivalent factor is 1. Okay. So sometimes different options are having, so better to convert them into normality. Suppose here NaCl, somewhere MgSO4, somewhere AlCl3. So convert all that molarity into normality, then you will solve that question. Understood? But here all options are of the NaCl only and all of them have equivalent factor 1 only. Okay. And just now I told you the graph inversely proportional. Here concentration, here equivalent conductivity or molar conductivity. If you write normality, here it will be equivalent conductivity. If you write molarity, it will be molar conductivity. Inversely proportional. So highest means people are answering as 0.05, but not. Answer is C. Okay. Lower is the concentration, higher will be the equivalent conductance. Is that understood? Okay, here conductivity. Equivalent conductivity is given. You have to find out conductivity. Okay. Okay, students, here what is the formula you are going to use is normality, equivalent conductivity. Equivalent conductivity is equal to conductivity into 1000 divided by normality. Is it understood? Here main problem comes with the mass. Here the concentration is given. What is given concentration? 2.54 grams per liter. So you have to convert into normality. For that, what you have to do? Normality means mass upon equivalent mass. Copper sulfate molecular mass divided by equivalent factor. What is the equivalent factor for copper sulfate? Divided by 2. Okay. So 2.54 divided by 159 divided by 2. Then you will get normality. So substitute normality, equivalent conductivity, then you will get the K value, that is conductivity value. Okay. What is the final answer? Answer you will get is A option. A option is the correct answer. Okay, next question. Increase in molar conductivity of HCl with dilution is due to. Option A, increase in self-ionization of water, decrease in self-ionization of water, decrease in interionic distance, or none of these. Okay, I have made small mistake, interionic forces. Actually, this will be forces. Okay. Yes. So answer to this question, due to decrease in interionic forces. Okay. When you add water, so volume of the solution increases. Volume increases means distance increases. So distance increases, attraction forces also increases. So answer to this question is due to decrease in interionic forces. Okay. Okay, next question is cell constant is given 1.25, resistance of n by 10. That means normality is given 1 by 10 and resistance is 2.5 into 10 to the power of 3 ohm. Then find the equivalent conductance. Okay. So equivalent conductance, see, units are also plays a vital role, not only values, and see how nearby of values are there. 2.5, 2.5, 50 and 5.0. But here 2.5 centimeter square equivalent inverse, centimeter inverse equivalent inverse. Okay, answer to this question is D option. What is the correct answer? D option. Okay. So cell constant and resistance can be used to find out resistivity. Okay. Then resistivity can be converted into conductivity. 1 upon resistivity, you will get conductivity. Is conductivity will be used for equivalent conductivity. Okay. So equivalent conductance is equal to K into 1000 divided by normality. Okay, normality is 1 by 10. Is that correct answer? So answer will be 5.0 into 10 to the power, sorry, 5.0 ohm inverse centimeter square equivalent inverse. Okay, here is the next question. You have to find out volume of hydrogen liberated at NTP. That means you can use the stoichiometry relation. 2 grams of hydrogen will occupy 22.4 liter. Whenever that NTP, STP word is used, that means you can use the stoichiometry formula. Okay. So at NTP, by passing 4 ampere current through the acidified H2O for 30 minutes. Acidified H2O for 30 minutes. Okay. Option A, it is 0.187 liter, 0.836 liter, 0.0836 liter, and 0.0536 liter. Okay. Solve and check with my solution. See, in this question, with shortcut also you can solve. Understood? We are worried about only hydrogen. Only about hydrogen. Okay. So hydrogen you can directly write. Suppose if you want hydrogen, you have to give 2 Faraday of electrons. Okay. 2 Faraday means 2 into 96500. If I give, then I will get 1 mole. And here options are in liter. So 22.4 liter. Understood? Without any formula, directly you can do this. 2 into 96500 will give 22.4 liter. Okay. And we have I, Q is equal to I into T. What is the formula? Q is equal to I into T. Here I is equal to 4. Okay, T is 30 and seconds it should be is equal to how many liter. Okay, without any formula if you want you can do like this. And the formula for method also I will tell you. W is equal to Z into I into T. Okay, but here mass is required, then you will convert into volume. Okay. So first we will find out mass by taking 2 as a molecular mass, 2 as a equivalent factor into 96500, current is 4 ampere, and 30 into 60. Okay, then whatever mass you will get, then you will use stoichiometry. 2 gram is equal to 22.4 liter. Then whatever the mass is equal to how much. Okay, this is official lengthy method. When you attempt in the board like this, you have to attempt. In the entrance examination, like this, you can directly solve. Okay, is this clear? Note down both methods. According to your examination, you can attend both of them. Okay, next question is updated. Electrochemical cells. Zn oblique, Zn2 positive, double slash Cu2 positive. 2 cells. This is one cell, this is another cell. Connected in series. And each electrode potential, zinc electrode potential minus 0.76, copper is plus 0.34, iron one is minus 0.4. Okay, if they are connected in series, total after connecting both of them, what will be the net cell potential? Okay, now listen carefully. First of all, is a reaction is spontaneous only when EMF is positive. Okay, so if that is negative, then it will not occur itself. Understood? So that means obviously A and B are not possible because negative. Is that clear? Then positive values are this one and this one. Okay. So plus 8.3 plus 1.85. Is that clear? So once they are connected in series, already you must be aware about the EMF in the physics. Connected in series, connected in parallel, resistance voltage drop is there. Their voltage will be dropped, here voltage will be produced. That's all. Okay. When two voltages are connected in series, they will be added up. So what you will do, you will calculate EMF of this cell, EMF of this cell. Okay. So here anode and cathode. Here also anode and cathode. Zinc anode, it is cathode minus anode you should do or not. So for first cells, directly I am writing because we have practiced a lot of values, lot of cells. Okay, cathode minus anode, 0.34 minus of minus. Okay, 0.34 minus of minus 0.76, I will get 1.1. Is it clear to all of you? 1.1. Okay. Okay. Next, for iron, it will be for this cell. I am writing it here. Uh, Iron, it is 0.41. Okay. 0.34 minus of minus 0.41. So this is going to be 0.75, I think. Okay. So you add both of them, then I hope you will be getting nearby 1.85. 1.85 nearby. Actually, 86 it is supposed to be, I think. Or am I wrong? Okay, so 1.85 plus 1.85 is the answer. D option. How it is it understood? So once a cell is working, once a electrochemical cell is working, it will produce the EMF and EMF is going to be positive. Okay. Okay, here it is from conductivity topic, resistance of conductivity cell. Resistance of which cell? Conductivity cell filled with electrolyte of concentration 0.1. First it was filled with the concentration 0.1 that they found 100 ohm. Then he is asking if it is filled, same cell is filled with 0.02. Conductivity you have to find out. Okay. When it is uh, conductivity is 0.1 is 100 ohm and the solution is when zero point 0.1 molarity solution is filled, resistance is 100 ohm, conductivity is 1.29. But same cell is filled with zero point 0.2 molarity, resistance is 0.520, then you have to find out with 0.02 molarity. Okay, make a correction here, it is 0.02, here also 0.02. See, the keyword of this entire question is same cell. Once you are using the same cell, what is going to be same? Once you are using the same cell, it means cell constant is going to be same. Okay. Here, whenever this word is used in the question, it means he is giving a hint that the cell constant of this and this is going to be same. Okay. So once you know the conductivity and conductivity reciprocal will be resistivity. Okay. So 1.29 resistivity and resistance, what you will get? Cell constant. Okay. Resistance, resistivity and resistance, by using them you will get cell constant. Use that cell constant to get the conductivity of this cell. Is this understood? So same thing you have to do, just opposite. Find resistivity cell constant from this information and substitute here, then you will get answer of 124, not 12.4, it is 124 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Siemens meter inverse, mole inverse. Okay, 124 into 10 to the power of minus 4. Is that procedure clear? Whenever same cell is used, by using the conductivity, you will find out cell constant. Use that cell constant, and by using resistance and conductivity, you can find out, by using the resistance and cell constant, you can find out conductivity of this. Is that clear? Note down option A is correct. Okay, next question is hydrogen electrode is dipped in a solution of pH is equal to 3 and potential of hydrogen electrode is. Okay, there is a slight difference in EMF and electrode potential. Electrode potential can be negative, but EMF cannot be negative. EMF is negative means that cell is not working as a electrochemical cell. Is that clear? So EMF here it is about the electrode potential. So even though you are getting negative, that is okay. Understood? Like highly reactive metals will have negative electrode potential. Negative electrode potential is a good thing that shows that more reactivity. Okay. So here pH is equal to 3. So indirectly concentration of H plus is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3. pH is equal to 3 means 10 to the power of how much? Minus 3. Is that clear? Now, standard hydrogen electrode 2H positive plus 2 electron gives H2. Okay. Now, this is what the standard electrode potential reaction for hydrogen SHE, or it is also called as NHE. So, E is equal to E naught minus 0.059 by H will be 2 here, N will be 2. This is already nothing is given, pressure means you will take it as a 1 and it will be H plus to the power of 2. Okay. So already standard hydrogen electrode is 0.059 by 2 into log of 1 upon 10 to the power of minus 3 whole square. Okay. On simplifying all, you will get answer negative electrode potential, that is 0.1773. But nearby option is A option, minus 0.177 volts. Okay. Okay, here is the question. Quantity of electricity required to liberate 0.1 gram equivalent. Nothing is given about the substance. 0.1 gram equivalent, okay, of an element of at any electrode. Let it be cathode or anode, irrespective of the type of electrode. We have to find out, okay. First option is 9650 coulombs. Second option 96500 coulombs. 965 coulombs and 96.5 coulombs. Okay. So here when this question, these are all previous questions only, and what type of difficulties faced by the students during the examinations. Okay. So they thought that the only grams are given without molecular mass. How you will find out? So this question is not going to be valid. Okay. So but it is not gram equivalent. Okay. 1 gram is 0.1 gram is different and 0.1 gram equivalent is different. Suppose if this word is not given, okay, then you require what? Atomic mass or molecular mass. Understood? So gram equivalent means one equivalent is always equal to 96500. Okay. So when two words comes together, then the meaning will entirely change. Suppose if it is given 0.1 gram of an element, that time atomic mass is required for solving that question. Okay. So 0.1 gram equivalent is given. Therefore, what I have to do? I have to solve by 1 gram equivalent. 1 gram equivalent always requires 96500. Okay. 1 gram equivalent always requires 96500. So 0.1 gram equivalent requires how much? So simply it will be 9650 coulombs. Is that clear? So everything is word magic. In that examination, that state of mind, the small things will create a problem. Next question is on passing 3 ampere electricity. 3 ampere electricity for 50 minutes. For 50 minutes, 1.8 gram of metal deposits. Then equivalent weight of the metal is. Equivalent weight of the metal is? Option A 20.5, B 25.8, C 19.3, and D is 30.7, 30.7. Okay. Okay, here on passing 3 ampere electricity for 50 minutes. So very simple method I will tell you, formula method also I will tell you. Okay. So W is equal to where atomic mass by equivalent factor into 96500 into I into T. So here this is equivalent weight. What is this? Equivalent weight. So W is equal to equivalent weight divided by 96500 into I into T. This formula you can use. Otherwise, otherwise very simple method is you can calculate simple. Whenever we use 96500, whatever the mass we collect is the equivalent weight. Okay. So for that, what I will do here, what I will do, 1 point here, 3 ampere, and how many times? 50 minutes. 50 into 60. If it gives 1.8 gram, then 96500 gives how many grams? So that grams itself will be the answer. Both methods I am telling you, unofficial fast method, official correct method, but slow method. Is this understood? So those who are interested about the formula method, they can use this formula. Those who are interested about shortcut method, this is the shortcut without formula method. Okay, note down this. Okay, see here. The main problem here it is 1 mole of dichromate, what it is and how it will reduce in acidic medium. Dichromate is the substance which reduces only in acidic medium and excellent oxidizing agent only in acidic medium. Okay. Dichromate is Cr2O7 2 negative. It reduces to Cr plus 3. So most of the people they think that 2 minus is becoming 0 plus 3. Okay. So 2 they may feel understood, and somebody will take only chromium change, so 3 they will feel, but very few people reached up to the final answer D. What is the final answer? Actual answer is D. Why? Because each chromium is changing its oxidation number from plus 6 to what? Plus 3. And here we are taking how many moles? 1 mole. 1 mole contains here 1 chromium changed by 3, and how many chromium are there? 2 chromium in 1 mole. So 6. Why? That's why this 6 came. Is this understood? Why this D option is correct? Why they are confusing? Okay. Okay, next 1 Faraday of electricity will liberate 1 gram atom of metal from the solution of 1 gram atom of. Okay, this question is deliberately given to understand the difference between 1 gram equivalent, 1 gram atom. Okay, 1 gram atom means 1 mole. 1 equivalent means divided by that equivalent factor. Understood? Suppose if the here one word is 1 gram equivalent. If the word is 1 gram equivalent, that time option will be all. Understood? 1 gram atom is 1 mole. So 1 mole will be produced only by the KCl. This will produce 1/3 mole. This will produce half mole. But equivalents are 1 equivalent. Always this equivalent will be 1 equivalent of 1 gram equivalent of copper sulfate, 1 gram equivalent of potassium chloride, 1 gram equivalent of gold chloride. But 1 gram atom is only by the KCl. Okay. In this question, only KCl. Here NaCl is not given. Okay, next question is a current of 2 ampere passed for 5 hours. How many hours? 5 hours through molten salt. Deposits 22.2 grams of tin. What is the oxidation state? Oxidation state of tin in that salt. So answer to this question is, I hope, A. Procedure I will tell you. Very simple. W is equal to Z. In Z, what you will write? Atomic mass divided by, actually equivalent factor is charge only. Charge into 96500 into I into T. Okay. This is the formula. I is equal to 2 ampere time 5 hours is given. Don't forget to convert it into seconds. And mass is also given, atomic mass is given. Only thing you will find out, and I hope you should get +2. Okay. So it will not be exactly correct because here see how much accurately he has given. Understood? So if it is 1.98 also 2 only, 2.03 also 2 only. Okay. Okay, here you are given what weight of silver deposited. Very simple values given. This and this. 96.5 ampere and 100 second. But see, options are very, very tricky. 1.08, 10.8, 108 and 1080. I think everybody must know silver atomic mass is 108. Okay. So accordingly, the simplicity is in the values, but difficulty in the options also. Okay, here answer is B. What is the answer? Very simple, direct question and easy question. Understood? When I give 96500, I will get 108 gram. And presently I am giving 96.5 into 100. So I will get to 10.8. Direct answer. So answer is B. Is that clear? Okay, next question. Certain amount of current liberates 0.5 grams. 0.5 grams of hydrogen in 2 hours. In how many hours? In 2 hours. Okay. And how many grams of given information is about hydrogen, but question is about the oxygen. Okay. Okay, this question you can solve it by second law, Faraday's second law, or simply by the first law also. Okay. Simply Z, W1 is equal to Z into I into T. Understood? So let us take about the hydrogen. Here it will be hydrogen. Both cases I into T is same. So W of O2 will be Z of O2 into I into T. So this and this will get cancelled. You will get second law only. Understood? So hydrogen, if you take 2 grams divided by 2, if you take 32 grams divided by 4, that's why people are getting this answer as a B. If you take oxygen molecular mass, you have to take charge equivalent factor as a 4 because each oxygen is -2. 2 oxygen will be 4. So answer will be C. What will be the answer? C will be the answer. Okay. Note down this procedure because lot of mistakes are done on this question. Okay, next question is in the electrolysis of aqueous copper sulfate, current of 2.5 ampere is allowed to flow exactly for 3 hours. Then how many liters of oxygen produced at 25 degrees Celsius 1 atm? See, you don't worry about the copper sulfate or anything. See, O2 minus to form O2. Okay, oxygen will be in this form or not. So 2O, so there will be 4 electrons. That means directly what you can do, 4 into 96500. These are given only what conditions? STP conditions only. If they give some other condition, they will use again states of matter. 4 into 96500 will give you 22.4 liter. So this is 2.5 ampere into how many hours? 3 hours. 3 into 60 into 60 gives how much? So on simplification, I hope you will get C option. 1.71. What is the answer? 1.71. Is that procedure clear? Otherwise, you can follow the formula also. In formula equivalent factor, mass you will substitute as a 32, equivalent factor as a 4. Then you will get the answer. That mass is to be converted into volume again. So that will be a difficult and lengthy process. This is the best process. Note down this. Okay, students, we have completed our electrochemistry numerical part at least. Right from the basic to the advanced level, we have completed with all formulas. Okay, so now it's time for the cumulative questions. Once you do the one topic and questions, if you are doing, then it will be easy for you to recollect the formula and apply formula. Okay, but the main problem comes in the within the chapter itself. The electrochemistry is a big chapter with the maximum number of formulas and maximum concepts. Okay, electrochemistry is further basically divided into two types. Okay, and in some books, in some material, it is given three chapters also, electrochemistry 1, 2, 3, because it is a wide chapter and three different concepts. Okay, so if you are able to recollect the formula from the all the three parts, then that means your preparation is up to level. Okay, so going through these questions, then recollecting your formulas and maintaining the time sense without losing the accuracy, that is what I require from you students. Okay, so let's start with the first question. The EMF of three galvanic cells. This is one galvanic cell, second and third. Okay, its EMF is E1, its EMF is E2, its EMF is E3. Okay, then the order of EMF. Okay, this question is framed based upon my lecture on the Nernst equation, factors affecting EMF. Okay, EMF is affected by the temperature, metal reactivity, and concentration. These are the three things I have covered in my Nernst equation factors. Okay, directly proportional or inverse proportional, and sometimes concentration is of anode electrolyte or cathode electrolyte. Okay, based on that, this question is framed. Here you have to be uh, very concentrated about the concentration. See here 1 molarity, 1 molarity. Okay, here it is zero point 0.1 molarity, 1 molarity. Here it is 1 molarity, zero point 0.1 molarity. That means this question is based upon the effect of changing the concentration of electrolyte in cathode half cell and anode half cell. Okay, so if you remember that formula, that relation, then you can solve it very easily. It is only concept based, not numerical based. Okay, so if you feel that it is directly proportional, inversely proportional, confident, then you can give the answer. Okay, so you can think and answer now. Okay, now I am going to explain this. See here, there is a change in concentration of, here both concentration, oxidation half cell, reduction half cell, both concentration is same. Okay, here concentration of oxidation half cell is less, concentration of reduction half cell is more. Okay, then in the third one, oxidation half cell concentration is more and reduction concentration is less. Okay, so this is what the thing. According to that, here for higher concentration, EMF is directly proportional to concentration of reduction half cell. Directly proportional to concentration of reduction half cell and inversely proportional to concentration of oxidation half cell. Okay, constant EMF is directly proportional to concentration of oxidation half cell, directly proportional to reduction half cell, inversely proportional to oxidation half cell. So accordingly, which one will be correct? See, oxidation and reduction. Okay, oxidation, uh, half cell should be less, reduction half cell should be more. Okay. So E2 have oxidation half cell more, sorry, less concentration more. That's why E2 will be highest. E2 is only one here. So directly you can opt one. Okay. So E2 greater than E1 greater than E3. Okay. E3 is just opposite. This denominator is more, numerator is less. So answer to this question is A. Is this clear? If not clear, I will explain through the formula. Okay. So this relation, how I got, I will explain. This question I am erasing. Okay. So for example, if we have two metals, M1 and M2, okay, they are giving here M1 is converted into N plus, M2 is converted from N plus to M2, okay. So here M1 is undergoing oxidation, therefore it is as it is anode. M2 is undergoing reduction, therefore it is cathode. Is this clear? So when I write E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 upon N into log, here see concentration of M1 is in the numerator, concentration of M2 is in the denominator. Okay, so reduction half cell. See, this is denominator is inverse proportional, inverse to the inverse directly. Inverse to the inverse means what proportional? Directly. E cell is directly proportional to reduction half cell concentration. Is that clear? And minus and in the numerator. Okay. So it is inverse proportional. E is inverse proportional to concentration of oxidation half cell. So that's why I have selected E2. E2 is greater than, E1 greater than E3. Is that clear to all of you? So that is the difference when you go for the topic study and when you go for the in-depth questions. Okay. All of you note down this relation and this how I have derived that also. If you write, then it will be easy for you to solve this type of logical questions. Okay, here is another good question. When an electric current of and when electric current is passed through acidulated water, okay, that means in normal water only H plus is added. What is added? H plus is added, and how much it is? 112 ml. Okay, when it is passed, 112 ml of hydrogen is collected at NTP at cathode in 965 seconds. In how much time? In 965 seconds. Then current in amperes is. What is the question? Then current in ampere is. Okay. So that means I you have to find out. T is given, volume is given. In normal questions, you will find mass and you got the formula regarding the mass only. But in this question, volume is given. Okay, W is equal to ZIT formula people are using, but that cannot be used here because volume is given. Okay, so first you have to use the mole concept formula. Okay, where you will convert this volume at NTP into the mass, then you will be eligible to use W is equal to ZIT formula. That is the hint I am giving you. You can solve and check with my explanation. So here I am explaining now. You can cross check with your answer. If by this time, within 1 minute, if you are not able to do, then also it should be counted as a non-attempted. Okay. So this is in this question what I told you. First you have to convert it into the mass. Okay. 22,400 ml of hydrogen is equal to 2 grams. At NTP it is given. So 112 ml of hydrogen is equal to 112 divided by 22,400 into 2. Is that clear? So this will be 224 only. So this one and this one will get cancelled. 1 upon 100, that is equal to 0.01. Okay, how much grams? 0.01 gram of hydrogen is collected. Is that clear? First we have calculated, we have counted, we got the answer of 0.01 grams. Okay. Now we use the W is equal to ZIT formula. Okay. So W is equal to Z into I into T. Okay. So 0.01 is equal to 0.01 is equal to atomic mass. If you take atomic mass 2, then equivalent factor will be 2. This is the place where students are doing the mistake. Okay, atomic molecular mass by 2. Okay, if you take molecular mass, you will take equivalent factor as a 2. Is this understood? Then 96500. Okay, 96500. This is the Z. And current is given. That is what we have to find out. T is 965. See, they wanted to check your innovation. Okay, how you are able to react, not calculation. That's why see values are given so simple. Okay, so then answer you will be getting here is this and this will get cancelled. Answer will be C. What will be the answer? C is the answer. Is that clear? Note down this. Okay, next question is charge required to deposit. Charge required to deposit 40.5 grams of aluminium from fused aluminium sulfate. It is what it is. Fused Al2SO4 whole thrice is. Okay. Option A 0.434 into 10 to the power of 5, 4.34 into 10 to the power of 5, 3.34 into 10 to the power of 5, 43.4 into 10 to the power of 5. Okay. So now you can solve. Speed and accuracy both must be maintained because this is mains and advanced orientation questions. Okay. Okay, is this understood? See, I will tell you directly without any calculation you can solve. Okay. So here our concentration should be on the aluminium because no for, let them give any formula. You should be worried about. You should be worried about only. You should be worried about only its oxidation state change. Okay. So if you are confirm about the oxidation state change, then you can solve it nicely. Okay. So aluminium 3 plus 3 electron will give you aluminium. Is this understood? Charge. Question is about the charge. Okay. So if I want 27 grams, then I should take 3 into 96500. 3 into 96500. Is that clear? So 3 into 96500 will give you 27 grams. And how much we want? 40.5. 40.5 gram require how much charge? Okay. 40.5 divided by 27 into 3 into 96500. On simplification, you will get answer as B 4.34 into 10 to the power of 5. Is that clear? Okay, another good question. This is a recent advanced question only. Okay, recent, not much old question. This is recent advanced question. When zinc 2 positive oblique zinc electrode diluted, okay, there are some words changed intentionally. There some word was diluted was replaced with something else. 100 times it is diluted. Then change in EMF. Okay, change in EMF. Change in EMF, whether it increases or decreases, if increases how many times and decreases how many times, and you have to be very careful here. Millivolt, what it is? Millivolt, okay? So now you can start solving time and accuracy, okay? Accuracy of the advanced, time of the mains. Both must be maintained, okay? In the mains you will have more questions, so time is must, and in advanced accuracy is must. Okay, solve it and check with my explanation. Okay, here I am explaining this question. So here, first of all, you should write the equation. What you should do? You should write the equation, then half sure you will be. Increases or decreases. Okay. It is not complete cell. It is only half cell. What it is? It is only half cell. Okay. So increases or decreases, if you know, at least you can, if you are sure that decreases, then either of them will be. If you are increases, either of them will be. Okay. So Zn2 positive plus 2 electron gives Zn. Okay. Diluted means concentration decreased. Okay. Diluted by 100 times. Concentration is decreased. Okay. So here E electrode potential is equal to E naught minus 0.059 divided by 2. This 2. Okay. Log 1 upon concentration decreased by 100 times means this will be product upon reactant. Okay, Zn2 plus. Is this clear? So once it will be Zn2 plus, another time it will be Zn2 plus by 100. Okay, so that will go here 100. Log 100 will be 2. Okay, so that 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Is this understood? So see here, negative of the negative, that is inversely proportional or direct proportional. It is inversely proportional, inversely proportional. Inverse of the inverse is directly proportional. Okay. So directly proportional to concentration. Here diluted means concentration is decreased. So decreased means either this one or this one. You don't worry about this one. Okay. And 100, log 100, 2 and 2 is getting cancelled. So there is no chance of the 29.5. So what is the correct answer? C is the correct answer. Decreases by 59 millivolt. Why decrease? Why only 59 is this understood? Need not to do much calculations. Okay. Because options are given such. Okay, next question is for the following cell with hydrogen electrode at two different pressures. Okay, for this confusion only I have given a one special lecture where concentration electrode and pressure electrodes. Normally you will find in the books and notes concentration electrodes. This is the pressure electrode. Okay. Here concentration of the electrolyte in both half cell is same. Okay. What is different? Pressure is different. Then how you have to deal with this type of questions, specially inculcated to you through that lecture. Okay. So I hope you will be answering this question very fast and accurate after going through that lecture. Okay. This question already explained in that video lecture, especially for the gaseous electrode. Okay. Answer to this question. Answer to this question is B. Okay. Don't forget, see, minute things people are forgetting. This 2 is also necessary because if you are taking H2, pressure is of the H2. Okay. So that's why that 2 is also necessary and complete detailed explanation already given in that lecture. Okay. So if you have any doubts, you can go through that lecture. Okay, next question is 3 Faraday electricity, not 1 Faraday, it is 3 Faraday electricity passed through aqueous solution of AgNO3, NaSO4, CrCl3. Simultaneously, it is sent to the all the three same charge. Okay, ratio of moles of nickel, silver, and chromium deposited are. Okay, so this question even you need not to worry about the options. Okay, if you are perfect in concept of second law of Faraday's electrolysis, then even options are not required. Okay, you can send the ratio. Okay, here this is 3 Faraday. Okay, so 3 moles of Ag. You can find out, see here, Ag positive, Ni is 2 positive, and Cr is 3 positive. Okay, But see, change in the sequence also it is there. Okay, these are all things are done for checking your presence of mind. To check your presence of mind, Ag plus Na2 plus and Cr plus 3. Okay, so here I am also changing and writing like that only. Na plus 2, Ag plus 3. Okay, so if I give 3 Faradays, is it able to take? It will take, but how much it will give? 3 by 2 only. Okay, because one will be taking complete 2 electrons and one and a half, otherwise 3 by 2, and here it is going to be 3, here it is going to be 1. Okay, so on simplifying it will be multiplied with the 2, then it is going to be how much it is? 3 ratio 6 ratio 2. Is that clear? Multiplied with 2, then 3 ratio 6 ratio 2. Answer is 3 ratio 6 ratio 2 is the answer. Is that clear? Okay, next question. If the pressure of hydrogen pressure, previous question it was similar to this, but there it was concentration and diluted. But here it is pressure and increased from 1 atm to, at STP it will be 1 atm. Now it is how much? 100 atm. Okay. So pressure is increased, then keeping the H plus ion concentration, voltage of electrode will be. Here not increase and decrease, final value you have to calculate. See here directly without much calculation we can do. Is this understood? So this in this 100 atm pressure is increased. See E H2. Otherwise, I will write H2 2H plus 2 electron is equal to H2. So this will come into the numerator. E is equal to E naught minus 0.059 upon 2 into log. Pressure of H2 is the main thing. Okay. If it is increased to 100, that means log 2. So log 100 will be 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So this is already 0. So this answer will be minus 0.59. Answer will be what? Minus 0.59. Is that clear? Okay. So I hope all questions, selected questions are useful for you, and similar, I am hopeful that similar questions you are going to get in your respective examinations. Okay.